We're going to look at the graph for y equals 3 plus 2 cosine of 3x minus pi over 4. First of all, the 3 up front means the whole graph is going to shift up 3. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, and then this becomes your new horizontal axis. 2 represents the amplitude, so from 3 we'll go up by 2. Your maximum value is 5, your minimum value is 1. So those two things are both taken care of. Next, we're going to figure out where this starts at, because the period changed and also the phase shift changed as well. So we're going to take the 3x minus pi over 4, set that equal to 0, because normally cosine starts at an x value of 0. And then as we solve that equation, we get that x equals pi over 12. So we'll say that this is pi over 12. And we could figure out the period from this. The period would be 2 pi over b, or just set 3x minus pi over 4 equal to 2 pi, because that's normally where the period of pi ends. And add pi over 4 to both sides. That'd be 9 pi over 4. Divide by 3, and you get 3 pi over 4. So here's where the first period is going to end at. Because it's the cosine curve, that means that it's going to start at the maximum, end at the maximum. Halfway through it's at the minimum. Halfway between those it's right on the horizontal axis. We can figure out those values, find out what's halfway between pi over 12 and 3 pi over 4. That'll give us that x value. Halfway between this and pi over 12, halfway between this and 3 pi over 4. You get all those x values, and that gives you the first period of the graph. Take it to the second period, you could set this function equal to 4 pi, because that's normally where the second period of cosine is going to end, or just add 2 pi over 3 onto this, since that's the period of our graph, to get what the second graph is going to look like. We'll look at one more variation. Alright, so in this one, the whole graph is going to shift down by 3. So I might even make my horizontal axis right there. Down 1, 2, 3. This is the new horizontal axis because it has shifted down by 3. Amplitude is 2, so -5, -1. The graph's going to be going to that maximum and minimum values. And we're going to take 2x minus pi over 3, set it equal to 0. So 2x equals pi over 3, x equals pi over 6. That's where we'll have our first period start. 2x minus pi over 3 equals 2 pi. So 2x equals 7 pi over 3. X equals 7 pi over 6. That's where the first period is going to end. And again, we could set that equal to 4 pi to figure out where the third one's going to end. And the thing we have to remember about the sine curve is that it starts right on the horizontal axis. It ends there. Halfway through it's at the horizontal axis. Normally sine goes up and comes back down. However, we have the -2, so it's going to reflect, so it's going to go down first and then up. And then connecting those points gives us the first phase of what this graph is going to look like. We probably want to find the x values, what's halfway between 1 pi over 6 and 7 pi over 6, what's halfway between this and pi over 6, halfway between this and 7 pi over 6. Get those other x values to give a little bit more detail to the graph.